Okay. We're all very excited here today because one of our favorite people in the whole world is back to be with us. The only word that describes her truly is extraordinary. I can't think of anybody that does so many things so well and makes so many people happy. I'm so delighted she's here. Bette Midler, everybody.
Thank you. Great to see you, too.
Oh,
this is exciting.
You've done it again.
I
This
have?
movie.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
She was so sweet when she let me steal the picture from her, you know, the First Wives Club.
You know, if it hadn't been for you, Kathy,
it would not have been.
We never would have made that $100 million.
No, never.
I know.
No.
Can I be in a movie of yours?
Yes, of course.
I hear
but only if she's in it.
There are rumors that
yes.
you guys are going to do it. You ladies are going to do it again. You had so much fun.
Well, we did have a lot of fun, and we're trying sort of in two areas. We're trying independently on our own to do something together, and we're trying, and Sherry Lansing, who runs Paramount Pictures, is trying to do a sequel. So we'll see what happens.
One of those might come through.
One of them, yeah.
I think it's just a changed movie going for a while. I mean, it was like going back to movies about women we cared about that weren't like in... It was the Perils of Pauline, but women who liked each other and worked well together. And having been on the set just that one day, there was really great affection between the three of you,
we had a wonderful time.
Yeah.
We really did. And I kind of miss them. You know, when I don't hear from them, I get lonely. And I say, why don't they call?
Aww.
Why don't they...
Who haven't you worked with yet that would be a thrill for you?
Who haven't I worked with?
Me.
That's good. That would be good.
I mean, and you must have dreams left, too.
Dreams left? No, I have no dreams left.
No dreams? No.
It's over?
That's it?
Well, they're all for your daughter now, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I have, you know, I have things in the back of my mind that I think about doing, but other actors, I always wanted to work with Jack Nicholson. I always never worked with Jack Nicholson. I know him. I mean, I've met him, but I never worked with him. I always wanted to work with Dustin Hoffman. I always wanted to work with Al Pacino in a funny way, but he looks a little kind of scary, so
he's not
like a jolly guy, you know. He's not I don't want to say he's no fun, but I don't think he's any fun. He doesn't look like...
Have you met him?
I have met Al, and he's probably really nice, but
he's so
darling,
nice.
but
he is fun. He came over to our house 2 weeks ago when we played Twister.
Oh, really?
Until you get him going.
You know.
Oh, he and Bobby De Niro, a laugh riot.
Oh, they are. Red hand, left hand green. You talking to me? You talking to me?
I would kill to see that.
I actually went to a wedding with him and sat next to him and had one of the best times I've ever had. He's like...
Al or Bob?
No, not Bob. That's Regis's best friend. Al. He's a party animal.
Al is a party animal?
Well, I guess it's just me that brings it out in him.
I think so. I think so, because around me he's very quiet, very subdued, and I always think, oh, I'm a dud. You know, I can't get this guy to go.
Maybe you're bigger than life to him. Did it ever occur to you?
He's busy being bigger than life himself.
Really?
Yeah, well, men, you know, I like men. I do like men, but some of them have...
No kidding.
Yeah, well...
You should have met my Uncle Stanley.
I met your Uncle Stanley. He loved me. He was crazy about me. Everyone's uncle and everyone's dad. They always come to me and they say... People come to me and they say, you know, my mother loves you. They never say, give me this autograph for myself.
Oh, they do.
No, they say, give me this autograph from my mother, my aunt, my cousin. You know, usually it's my mother. You know, and you see the guy is like, the guy is 40. Okay, the guy is 40. His mother had him when she was 30. Right. You mean, they're trying to tell me, like, my whole crowd is, like, superannuated. I always like, that is
ludicrous. You've got a great young crowd. Do you like live performing as much as you do acting?
I love live performing.
Because I tried.
I prefer it, in fact. I don't really like acting.
Yeah,
so
you get that immediate...
you don't like the waiting around.
My wife went, I tried to go. I was performing the same time you just did that HBO show at the MGM, and wasn't that amazing?
Unbelievable.
My wife went and saw it live. She came to none of my shows. She went to every one of your shows and just went. It was like the best show she'd ever seen. And I've seen you live, too. Oh, it's just great. It's
there
just, if you get a chance
like
to catch her live, it's the best. It's the funniest.
And we're not just hooking up.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm very touched.
No, you
Thank you, Howie.
The very first song you ever sang, what was it?
The very first song I ever sang was Silent Night. I sang it when I was a little... Yeah, I did. I didn't know that Jewish people were supposed to sing Silent Night.
Yeah.
And it was the prettiest melody I'd ever heard. I thought it was great. And so it was in first grade, and they asked if anyone knew it, and I actually knew it. And I stood up and I sang, and they were really surprised. Because no one else
in tune, and the words were right,
and there was a vibrato, and I couldn't have been more than,
Where does it come from, Bette? Who in your family is musical like that?
I had an Aunt Alice. My Aunt Alice. Alice, I love you, Alice. My Aunt Alice was an aspiring opera singer, and I'll never forget, she sent us an LP, not an LP, but a big old record, a big thing. In those days, they were,
one of those for the gramophone thing.
Yeah, for the gramophone, and there she was, and she was singing a little bit of an aria, and it was so sweet, and she had a sweet, pure voice, and I guess that's where it came from.
And where's the manic part come, the craziness?
I don't know
where that's on the edge, but so feisty and funny?
I don't know.
A Hawaiian Jew.
That has something. I think that's what it is. You know, getting knocked around a little bit over there and having to be funny in order to protect yourself. I think that's what it was.
Survival.
Yeah, survival.
Well, we're going to come back and learn more about the divine.
Tomorrow on Live, also from the film That Old Feeling, actress Gail O'Grady and actor-comedian Dan Aykroyd.